breaking news. 3 people shot at a Metro Atlanta gas station. Thanks for joining us here tonight. I'm Savannah Louie.
And I'm Alan Devlin. This all happened on Lee Street Southwest in the West End. That's where our Carly Barnett raced over to tonight. Carly, I still see police cars there behind you and crime tape. What's going on?
Alan, Savannah, Atlanta News First was first on the scene here tonight. I want to give you a look behind me because what they've just put out there right now are evidence markers. This just in the last couple of minutes, we counted up to 18 evidence markers outside of this Texaco gas station. There are people still inside the gas station tonight. They haven't been able to leave while police continue their investigation into exactly what took place here tonight. And information at this hour is still limited, but what we do know, as you said, 3 people had to be taken to the hospital with gunshot wounds. Atlanta police got the call earlier this evening. When they arrived at the scene, they say they found 3 people shot. They say these victims were alert and transported to the hospital. Right now, we still don't know what the cause is for this shooting, but when I was watching the investigators out here, they were focusing on some of the vehicles that were out here in the parking lot. They also had a canine on scene, and they were investigating at the fence as well behind the gas station. So we've been out here now for several hours. We're going to continue to stay on the scene until we can get a little bit more information, and we will update you on air and online at AtlantaNewsFirst.com. Live in Atlanta tonight, Carly Barnett, Atlanta News First.
Carly, thank you.